Hi there, this is Åsa with another scrapbooking process video, and today I'm scrapping a bunch of photos from my daughter's last dance recital. It was in May, and those events are huge. They fill the whole concert hall with parents and the kids themselves, and I don't know how many shows they have, maybe 4 or 5. It's a really big dance studio and lots of kids, so to get all the parents in the hall, they need to do a lot of shows. So we went to see Freya, my daughter, and they were performing to a song that had something to do with doctors, and the whole show was about different occupations. So this was the doctors, or the medical field of working. So they all dressed in white, and I put the red crosses on their tummies. Now you see something that you don't see very often these days. I am actually cutting out my daughter from the photo. I don't think I've seen it done in years, but I like to do it myself, and this was such a large photo and the background was all black, so to make it a bit different, I cut it out and I cropped all the other photos, so I got rid of as much black as possible. I also got rid of lots of the other kids because it became just too much. So this is what I ended up with, and the background paper is Chicanidi Crafts paper from the Date Night collection, and the paper is called Dance School. I thought it was really appropriate for this event. By now I realize that I have a problem. The photos aren't the same height. I cropped like crazy, and it turned out not so very good. So I decided to mat the photos and give them the same height. My first thought was to mat them on black cardstock, but black on black it didn't make much sense, so I started looking for a matching cardstock color, cardstock that matched the Chicanidi paper, and I found this mint paper, and I matted all the photos there. Just like last video, I had some bad luck, and when I had made a small break in my scrapbooking and was about to start recording all over again, somehow it didn't start. So once again, you only get to see the paper fiddling around and not the embellishing process. But I have lots of still photos at the end, so it will become a process video anyway, but a bit different. The photos that are going on the same row I crop together so it has the same height, and when I have cropped all of them, I realize they are too large to fit on the paper, so I need to crop again. And finally I have the photos and some space between them. The dance studio is called Dance World, and it will be my title. And to the left of the paper I am making a border with the same kind of cardstock as I used for the mats, and the branding strip from the Chicanidi paper, the back side of it, was a little darker mint color, and it fitted perfectly. I will also use a border punch on the cardstock to give it a little more um, a better edge. There you have that cardstock, and perhaps soon you'll see the other boarding strip also. Um, Multi-photo layouts is a bit of my signature style, I guess. I don't know why. I think it's first because I have a real problem choosing photos, and from an event like this, when I already have made a layout, I don't want to make 4 of them because I have so many other occasions and events that I want to scrapbook. So it's a way for me to get as much of the feeling from the event and not too many layouts. So I like to make multi-photo layouts, even though it isn't the in fashion at the moment. It makes my album sometimes look a bit more like a photo album, not a scrapbooking album, but I mix it up with real scrapped and embellished pages also. You have seen them all. But to embellish such a page with lots of photos is sometimes really hard because you don't have any space left. But this layout I will embellish using tags, label stickers from the Chic Tag company, and they are in white and gold and fits with pretty much everything. And I think gold looks really nice with this layout because the color of the girls' faces is almost like gold, and gold is also a festive color which suits the event that I had been looking forward to so long and practicing for so long. It's really fantastic to be able to be a part of this kind of event. It's huge, hundreds of people watching, and lots of kids and youths, teenagers participating in all kinds of styles of dancing. It's modern kind of dances like hip hop and disco and those styles, and not that much classical dancing. But it was a ballet event as well, but it's not the main focus of this dance school. And now I decided to use the thickers for my title, and strangely I had enough letters to write Dance World in capital letters. This font is really delicate, and it also breaks easily. I think I had 2 letters breaking. The C, I know for sure, broke, and one of the other letters. But it is quite easy to put them together at the page anyway. It's foam, and you can't see the actual break or where it went to pieces. So it works, but it's a bit annoying when working with them. Yeah, there you can see the C. Into. And other than that, I will later add a journaling spot to the left of the lowest row of photos. I handwrote on the same kind of cardstock as I matted the photos on, and I just wrote why they have a cross on their t-shirts and the theme of the whole event. My daughter is 6 years old, and this is her 4th or maybe 5th dance recital. They have one each semester, and she will continue dancing at Dance World now in later in August. And this is where I turned off the camera and apparently never turned it back on again. So here's the finished layout, and now you see the journaling spot and all the different tags, some with words and some are blank. There's the year also in the same font as the title. There's my journaling. I drew a heart that I filled in with a Sakura gel, the Uniball Signo pen. And that's pretty much it. I am pleased that I cut out that large photo, and even though it isn't in style, I think it works really good on this layout. I hope you have enjoyed listening to me and watching my layout. Bye bye!